Get ready for your business to be threatened with robberies daily. For a crazy cowboy to suddenly start shooting up the bar. Prepare to face the struggles of living in the Wild West in 1875 as we discover a world of gambling and gunfighters. The Wild West was a pretty tough period for the newly minted American citizens. While Europe was enjoying the rise of the Victorian era and all its benefits, the New World was still being built at a snail's pace, and its population was also becoming more civilized. In a place where the rule of law was yet to be fully established, and there weren't enough people to fully uphold it anyway, things could get a little out of control. That's why, of all jobs, working in a saloon was one of the most difficult. Traveling to the past and becoming a saloon employee, you could expect long hours, carrying out a multitude of tasks, including preparing food, cleaning, serving drinks, continuing to clean and leave the place in order, with an extra helping of even more cleaning if some ill-educated outlaw decided to bust up the place. But it didn't end there. In addition to being bartender and waiter, if the premises had room for it, you could be the croupier at the saloon's gambling tables. You just have to hope that the pay was good for so much effort. Was a saloon a nice place to work? Absolutely not. They were generally rowdy, noisy places with rude customers. If we then add the consumption of large amounts of alcohol into the mix, we have the perfect recipe for things to turn ugly. It would be the saloon workers' task to calm everyone down, or simply accept their fate and let the room descend into chaos. Some saloon staff had weapons to protect themselves, of course, but that didn't mean that this wasn't a very tough way to earn a living, to bring home enough cash to feed and clothe the family. Talking of money, the pay wasn't much actually, but offering good service could earn a lot of tips. That's why saloon employees dressed well, to project a certain professional image, and they were very friendly to the clientele, which was generally made up of workers, cowboys, thieves, outlaws, and strangers from out of town, amongst others. In short, the job was to be welcoming and sociable to everyone, so that hopefully two things would happen. The tips would be good, and the room wouldn't explode into a riot. Like today, if they didn't have somewhere else, saloon employees could live on the premises, often sharing with others. Given the typical living standards of the day, this probably wasn't too bad. Having a job and a roof over your head could be a lifesaver, but it was still a tough life of long hours, working hard to keep customers happy, earn good tips, and avoid conflict, always remembering that danger was never far away. Shootouts were commonplace, and if a saloon worker found themselves caught in the crossfire between enemy factions, the result could be deadly. Sometimes, if they could afford it, saloons would hire tough guys to head off danger and throw troublemakers out onto the street. The Wild West was definitely a violent and challenging time. Working in a saloon in the midst of it was far from the era's worst job. Hard work and an ability to solve problems behind the saloon bar was the salvation of many. Do you think you could have survived a job like that? Would you like to witness life in the Wild West from the perspective of a saloon worker? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel to enjoy more trips back into the past with us. We upload new videos every week, so don't miss out. Make sure you enable notifications now. You won't regret it.